Welcome back to SIFTAC. We're out on the range again. Today we're going to be going over blocking drill. As with any of our videos that we have actual live fire drills in them, we always start off with our safety rules. The four that we adhere to are: treat all firearms as if they're loaded, point the muzzle in a safe direction at all times, keep your finger off the trigger until you are on target and intend to shoot, and to be sure of your target and beyond it. In the real world, there are other pedestrians around. There are other concerns, so we have a strong focus of what's beyond the target also. Today's drill is going to be the blocking drill. This is a situation where you have an aggressor surprise you or come upon you, and you don't have the opportunity or the option to flee. You have to stay where you're at, whether there's a car behind you, there's a wall behind you, you have a small child behind you, and you have to provide them with protection. In this situation, you have to draw your firearm while blocking any blows or any stabs or anything like that. Today we're going to be using realistic targets like we've used in our other videos to give you a real world experience and to better prepare you for a crisis that may happen to you. In this drill, I'm only going to be at arm's reach away from the target, and my feet never move. So you don't have to worry about rushing backwards or anything like that. We're going to be static, so to speak. To demonstrate this, I'm going to move on over to this target, and we'll get to it. Okay. First of all, we're going to start this off by using our blue guns again. Piece of plastic, safe, inert. Teaching tool, so there's no chance of anybody accidentally getting shot. When we do this particular drill, we're only at arm's distance away from the target, and if you have a partner, they can yell gun, they can yell whatever works for you, and at that point you bring your non-dominant hand or your non-gun hand up, just like this gentleman here was trying to hit you with a club or stab you with a knife. You want to lift your arm up and draw your firearm and fire rounds on him. You don't want to stick it out here. He might take it away from you. So what you're going to want to do is bring your arm up and shoot from right here. It's actually very easy after you've done it a couple times to keep your shots right here in center mass. As I mentioned before, in this particular drill, we can't back up. You can imagine a car, a wall, whatever that's behind you. Could even be one of your children. So at this point, you have to become the barrier between this aggressor and your loved ones. So to demonstrate this, I go from a conversational position to quickly raising my hand up and putting my gun out just far enough that I can put rounds on him to save my life and the lives of my loved ones, without him being able to take it away from me, and also without impeding the action of the slide, because the slide's going to go forward and back, and if you cant it this way, you're going to cause a malfunction. Obviously we don't want to do that. So if you have a blue gun, or if you want to take one of your own guns and completely empty it out, double check it. If you have a partner, have them check it. You can practice this a few times before you do any live fire. As with anything, you want to make sure that you're obeying all your range rules. Certain ranges will allow you to do this kind of training, certain ones won't. So to demonstrate it again, one last time, we're going to be in a conversational position, going to block, and I'm going to shoot. And It's my opinion that you put enough rounds on target or on the threat to stop the threat. A lot of times for me, that's 4, 5, or 6. Your life depends on it. Okay, now that we're going to go and do this drill with live ammo, one important safety rule that I have to emphasize is don't shoot your other hand. May sound silly, people have done it. So when you do this drill, as we've discussed, we're going to go from conversational, and you're going to start blocking a blow from this aggressor. Draw your firearm, keep it close to your body but slightly canted off to the side, and fire 4 to 5 rounds. It only benefits you if you make this as realistic as possible. If you pull this up and go boom, 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 you're wasting your time. You need to fire this just like it is in real life. So it has to be quick fire, and you got to have your hand up there to block. Okay, we're going to go live now. Going to step just a little bit closer to the target, and talking to Joe Dirtbag here, and suddenly he presents a weapon. Okay, since we're on the square range, we're going to just go ahead and relatively quickly put our gun away, but carefully. Now the area is safe for everyone to be around. As you can see, all of my shots are within the smallest of the boxes here. Those are effective hits. Just like we've discussed in other videos, our goal isn't some teeny tiny little grouping. Our goal is effective hits on target. This aggressor would have been, at a minimum, severely handicapped or slowed. We want to, in all of our drills, we want to keep it as realistic as possible. This is Jerry from SIFTAC. We'll see you on the range.